I'm just saying this now, and I was just reading it, and I just said, put on the camera. My mouth was open for a while. Let me just, Lord have mercy. Chinese investors take over Nigeria's guest houses in Liverpool to sell on eBay for $2.2 million. Yeah. Someone somewhere sat down without the competence, character, without capacity, as a governor, decided he was just going to do things anyhow. He was not an emperor. What Amosu did is exactly what Tinubu is doing. But let me not get ahead of myself. Let me read the article. Zhonghan Fusheng has intensified steps to seize Nigeria's assets in Europe and North America to collect up to $70 million from a 2021 arbitration verdict. A Chinese investment group racing to recover up to $70 million in arbitration to awards from Nigeria has concluded plans to list 2 residential structures it confiscated from the country for sale on global online marketplace eBay. People's Gazette was told by people familiar with the arrangement. ZFI, that's what I would call this Chinese investment. ZFI Limited took possession of 2 buildings linked to the Nigerian government in Liverpool, United Kingdom, in June 2024, years after Nigeria failed to settle an arbitration judgment handed out in 2021, the Gazette learned. The property is 15 Ibord Hall Road, Liverpool, and Beach Lodge, 49 Cladstone Road, Liverpool, were targeted after a December 2021 British court gave ZI executives the power to seize Nigerian assets in the UK to retrieve the $70 million payment, which remained outstanding as of August 20, 2024, with 2% monthly interest accruals. So you can imagine since Amosu went away with the 2 interest, when was it before? With the interest that had been added on and everything. Zonster was awarded $55,675,000 plus interest of $9,400,000 and cost of £2,864,445 pounds as of the date of the arbitration, March 26, 2021. Court document said the case stemmed from dispute between Zhonghan and Ogun State. It wasn't even between federal government and this state. A state went into all of these things. Where was the State House of Assembly? What was National Assembly? States, before they can do anything with any foreign district or going to an, I know of loan, taking loan, they must come to the National Assembly. That was why when Shehu Sani was senator, he stopped that loan that El-Rufai wanted to take for Kaduna, and then based on that and other of their reasons also, they removed him, brought in this Uba Sani that is now shouting now that the loans, they didn't use the money for anyhow, they collected that loan, wasted it, now the state has to be paying at the current dollar rate. This is Ogun State. Went into all of this agreement. Where was the State House of Assembly? Where was the National Assembly? There's somebody we want to talk. You want to talk on an issue. So somebody will come and tell you that, oh, because you are not from that state, that you don't have a right to speak on that issue. When the state has issue, it affects every one of us, Nigeria. It's Nigeria. Nobody is going after particularly only Ogun State properties. The whole of Nigerian property they are going after. People will come and be telling you all sorts of nonsense. When they're talking about governance and all of that, Amosu has done what he has done, settled himself, his families, his whatever. I don't know how many Ogun State people he settled, how many of his friends he said, but the rest of us now, we are paying for this thing. Not just the rest of us, even unborn generation are going to pay for this nonsense that he did. And Mosu himself should be prosecuted on this Nigeria, under this Nigerian this thing. If we don't have a law, there needs to be a law where people like this will face the full wrath of the law. What is the meaning of all this? You sit down, you didn't go into this. You say you didn't read the contract where, oh, these people came to deceive you. What the aids that they used to hire, of what use is it? Is it not to get people that will be able to read these things well for you? As a governor, you don't need to know anything. You can't even know anything. That's why you bring in people, you bring in aides, you have commissioners. You have people that are supposed to check these things and vet them and be sure whatever it is that you're signing on is for the betterment of your people and will not come and haunt you. You saw a contract and you decided that somebody, they came to tell you these people, and then you remove it and gave it to, even if you are a fool, must you be foolish? The company dragged Nigeria before the arbitration panel in the UK in 2018, alleging that Nigeria allowed its federal organs like the Police, Immigration and Export Processing Authority to be deployed by Ogun State without due process. Fine, that's what they do. That's what they do to all Nigerians. Governor will come, soldiers to come and keep protesters. Soldiers will come and keep protesters. But when terrorists carry citizens, you won't see the soldiers. When terrorists even kill soldiers, master, you won't see the soldier. They will deploy it. Of course, that's it. They think it's anyhow that they behave in Nigeria where there's no rule of law. That's how things are. You deploy immigration, somebody has signed something, you've entered the business with someone, because you came, no, it was done with your predecessor, you think you can just throw it away. No, they didn't do that business with Amosu. They didn't do that business with Benga Daniel. That business was done with Ogun State. And whoever is governor, Ogun State remains as the governor that is there. We're here, our country, I don't even know what's wrong with us. For those of us in our 50s, like I said the other time, 45 and above, we sat down when we saw this country being destroyed. We saw the corruption. We were angry. Where are those people who were angry? Where are those teenagers like me who were angry? We now got to place now. We are not the ones in charge, and now we are not the ones doing corruption. We couldn't live for our children. The Nigeria that we even made as bad as it was, we couldn't leave it to our children. Haba. And you say that you are okay, that you are citizen of what? You are okay, that you are whatever. We're just bunch of failures that should be ashamed of themselves. And we see that we are asking for children to respect. How would they respect us? Do we look respectable? Do we look like things that should be respected? Or you think it's just by age, just because you came to the world before them, then you should be respected? Court documents say 2 Zonghad executives were expelled from Nigeria between mid and late 2016 after one of them had allegedly been detained and tortured by the police. Yeah. So now they are going after every one of us. The case has once again thrown Nigeria into confusion barely months after the country luckily escaped a similar arbitration decision that awarded over 11 billion to a consortium called P&ID. The arbitration verdict was thrown out after it was later discovered that P&ID owner were involved in bribery and corruption. Would have been there paying 11 billion. Your Kukuma would have sold Nigeria. However, the Zonghad case appeared different, with several European courts already granted enforcement orders in the UK, Belgium, France, and other countries where Nigerian old jets and other assets are being tracked down. An appellate panel recently declined to grant Nigeria sovereign immunity protection over Zonghad's recovery efforts in the United States. You want immunity, sovereign immunity protection, but you were busy not following the rule of law. You want the rule of law in another man's country, but you were not following rule of law in your own country. You were detaining them, throwing them into jail, expelling them, using your soldiers, your police, your immigration on them. Now you are looking for rule of law in another man's country. Start with the rule of law in your own country now. You think it's Nigerians that you do your citizens, you do them anyhow and nothing will come out of it. Okay, these ones have gone after you. A consultant working with Zong has said the company has been working to put the 2 Liverpool houses up for sale on eBay, when the sources said that $2.2 million will be asked for both. They said the value of both properties should be around $2.2 million, so they already put together a plan to sell them to willing buyers. Some websites like eBay might bring buyers faster than other methods. And you know what? I won't be surprised. It's some Nigerians that will just pick it up that have looted your money. The same Amosi will go and buy those houses. Yes, it's possible. The same Nigerian politicians that have looted our money that are now the ones who have money. The rest of us who are doing our legitimate businesses, trying to do everything, we are the ones who are fools, who don't have money now. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Then somebody will come and tell you that, oh, it's Yoruba Ronu, it is Biafra, oh, it is Edo, whatever, it is Arewa, whatever. You are not from that state. Don't put your mouth in there. Don't say anything. There's election in that state. You cannot say anything. But the problem that every individual state, the 36 states, individual state we bring, it's our collective problem. Thank you so much for watching.